The Riveter is a 1940 Donald Duck cartoon. This is actually one of the last Donald Duck cartoons I have to watch, which is a bit unfortunate, but I've enjoyed the journey. It's directed by Dick Lundy and produced by Walt Disney, of course. We have Clarence Nash as Donald Duck and Billy Bletcher as Pete. And in this cartoon, Donald Duck is a riveter, and he's taken this job on a construction site, but it turns up that the boss of the construction site is Pegleg Pete. This is, of course, back when Pete was referred to as Pegleg Pete, which is not so much the case nowadays. And everything Donald does, he messes up. He gets things wrong, sometimes just minor little things, but Pete constantly loses his mind over this and constantly gets Donald Duck into a lot of bother and gives him into a lot of trouble. And Donald gets infuriated both with himself for fluffing things up, but also with Pete, who is constantly having a go at him. It's unclear to see just how much Donald will lose his rag by the end of this and what Pete will do, because Donald gets increasingly frustrated and he gets very exasperated, but Pete gets very angry and has a mix that doesn't work. For viewing, it works very well, but in real life, those personality traits are very challenging when they're in the same environment. And it's quite interesting to see just how far they would take that and what they would do with that. It's well animated. The construction site design is obviously very busy. There's a lot going on at any one time. A lot of things are moving around. And I think it's very well edited, very well animated. The pacing is very good. I'm not going to pretend it's my favourite Donald Duck cartoon because it absolutely is not. But at the same time, I enjoyed it. I do have a couple more left, as I said, and I'm looking forward to watching them. But if you haven't seen The Riveter, and you're a fan of Donald Duck or of Pete, I'd say it's worth a go. It's well written, well edited, well animated. The characters as personalities side by side are very interesting. And I definitely enjoyed it. The Riveter is worth a watch.